The mag is really on now. Today we go discuss this rain. These rain clouds, these chemtrails, all of these stuff that we talk about a lot of times on this channel, basically trying to tell you that the human being is one who create these bad weathers. Okay, yeah, rain is natural. Okay, rain natural, but it never make to fall that hard and that long. Okay, and all hurricane was made by man. We go break into it and get into it. Let's talk about it.
Rain can be quite annoying. It makes us sad and can sometimes ruin very marked days. In fact, it is not a coincidence that there are companies that charge to make sure that it will not rain on your wedding day. But if there is something worse than rain is the lack of it, and that is why more and more countries are investing money in the planting of clouds and artificial rain.
The planting of clouds and artificial rain. You hear that? And when I tell people that basically it's the government that give you the bad weather, flood you out your home, all these hurricane and twisters, of course, they create it. No doubt about it. Rain naturally, but these people want to hype it up, basically intensify it, and that's how you get floods, okay? Let's finish it.
Although it may seem like something out of a science fiction book, the truth is that we have been planting clouds for more than 50 years and making it rain or snow in certain places artificially.
And it shouldn't be a surprise to a lot of people, because I told you, the chemtrails, the plane that you see let off that smoke thing, that's what they do. If you sit there and pay attention to it, yes, it becomes cloud, people. How come you never notice? The chemtrail, the same shit that you see the jet so-called spraying, of course it turned into cloud. A whole lot of cloud it's turned into. Yes, basically there's the one who creating the weather. No doubt about it, people.
There are many companies and governments investing money to develop different techniques to achieve it, although all of them have a common origin. The method of artificial rain was invented in 1940 by two General Electric scientists,
You hear that? From 1940. And if you look what they used to do it right there, the same airplane, people. Yes, we see it with our own eyes. We don't pay attention, and a lot of people don't even bother to care about it. The chemtrails, so-called, of course, that's what they're doing, controlling and manipulating the weather. That's how the government do it right here.
Schaefer and Irving Langmuir. 5 years later, Bernard Vonnegut, meteorologist at the University of Albany, used a plane to launch silver iodide into a cloud bank.
Okay, you hear that? It's not a fucking myth, it's real. Okay, they do create the damn weather. No doubt about it. They create these rain by intensifying the clouds. And yes, they do plant the clouds there so it can rain. That's how they do it, people. Back in biblical days, yes, rain was an event. These people right here can rain you out for weeks and weeks until you're flooded. Why? Yes, because they're the one who do it. And they like to get mankind scared and disturbed, move away from where they're at. They never want you to be happy.
Half an hour later it was raining, although somewhere else. In the 1950s and 1960s, the Federal Meteorological Office of the USA created the CIRRUS project on weather modifications, and companies were founded to produce custom-made artificial rains, obtaining in some cases satisfactory results.
There you go right
However,
there.
the fact that it would...
There. That's the damn chemtrail plane. 100%. That's what they do. Yes, they let their own cloud go so we could have the rain. That's how they do it, people. 100%. Bam.
Used as a war weapon in the Vietnam War determined the appearance of its first detractors, aware of the effects of chemicals on the environment and health. The most used system at present consists of bombarding the clouds with silver iodide, either from a plane or from the ground with rockets or by means of generators that work like a stove. In this way, the water crystallizes, forming snow or small hail, which melts as it descends to become rain. Also,
there you go. That's how they do it right there with the chemtrail, people. Yes, sometimes you see 3-4 plane doing the same thing. I'm in a plane, and I could also see a plane above the plane that I'm in spraying this shit right here. What you think they're doing? People need to wake up. They create this weather right here, the intensifying of the clouds. Yes, and the clouds that they plant. That's how you get heavy rains and hurricanes.
Cloud seeding is used to eliminate fog and clouds in airports, in this case with carbon dioxide. For its part, some farmers use it to prevent hail from falling on their crops. In addition, launching rockets into space at supersonic speeds has the secondary effect of producing huge rain clouds by
A lot of people don't get it. You better calm down. They can never fool a mag. That's what you need to know. Those rockets that they let go, of course, it's part of the weather manipulation. That rocket ain't going to no damn space. You're dumb if you believe that. Of course, it ain't going to no space. Okay? That's what they use to fucking manipulate the weather. No doubt about it, people. You better believe me.
In addition, launching rockets into space at supersonic speeds has the secondary effect of producing huge rain clouds by converting.
See that right there? This gonna be the fucking big old cloud in the sky. That's what you need to know. And yes, the rocket, if you notice, the rocket that they so-called failed launch, the last time that NASA so-called released that, it's the same time at the damn Hurricane Michael. That's what you need to remember, okay? And all they do is fake the masses. I told you, when they release those rockets, yes, it got something in it to intensify the clouds. Yes, so you get a lot of rain and also hurricanes. Wake your ass up. Bam.
Thermal energy into kinetic energy. In a way, rocket launchers like the J2X are also rain-making machines. While they can launch...
and the rocket itself, what you think in it? Where did it go? Nobody know. Why nobody know where that rocket go, people? Where do that rocket go? We already know it ain't going to the dome. Yes, and it never fall on somebody's roof. Where did it go? Nothing but to fucking manipulate the weather. No doubt about it. Wake your ass up.
Rockets into outer space. They can also generate rain, so it depends on perspective utility. The truth is that for any of these two functions need to burn 2.3 million liters of fuel and occupy a huge area for the launch, so unbearable noise, making a property next to an airport is like a house on Beverly Hills.
There you go. This is a NASA right there. NASA control a lot of shit that's going on. It's time for you to
This is why NASA created the Stennis Space Center in Mississippi and evacuated 50,000 hectares around to do their tests quietly. From this space center in the mid-east of the United States, a series of conspiracy theories are generated that point out that NASA uses machines such as the one mentioned for climate modification. Some even accuse NASA of creating the floods that recently occurred in the Mississippi River, although
Of course, don't try to divert the masses. Of course, they're the one who do it. I told you could have drought in a place in certain cities. Don't rain there for months, and all of a sudden it start raining for a whole week. They do it, people, 100%, and that's how it's easier to flood the people out. When the ground get dry, water hard to soak away, of course it go flood everybody out. That's how they do it, 100%.
Be very difficult and extremely expensive for such a machine to generate the necessary clouds for a storm of that magnitude.
It's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. Let's go back again. Yes, you go tell me for them to flood the Mississippi River, it go cost a lot of money to create that much water? Of course it's bullshit.
For such a machine to generate that recently occurred in the Mississippi River, although it would be very difficult and extremely expensive for such a machine to generate the necessary clouds for a storm of that magnitude.
It's bullshit. They can do it. Okay, they're the one who flood Houston with the so-called Harvey. Okay, that's what you need to know. They do it on purpose. That's how they do it.
But as in these cases, you can only speculate, and it is difficult to know well the scope and use that is given to this technology. It may be revealing the end of the video in which the presenter of the BBC's Top Gear program says, "It's incredible. NASA is playing at being God, is creating its own climate."
Of course, that's what they do. A lot of people sleep on it, but I already tell you what it is. Of course they're doing it. That's the way they create these heavy rains that's going on for days and days till it get to flood you out. Now let's get into some photos so we could break it down. Again, these smoke that you see right here, yes, this right here that they let it go right here. You can't tell me that you get these white smoke right here from a fucking rocket launch. No way. It's some fake shit right here, and this right here that you see, this white smoky thing right here, it going to be cloud. And this shit right here that they're launching, yes, it's to manipulate the fucking weather 100%. The dumb people not gonna wake up. The smart people already know they can't go to no space. So what the fuck is this right here? A lot of people say, oh, it fall back in the water. No, this right here control the weather 100%. Yes, this thing that attached to it, yes, it is a plane. no doubt it will fly off and go about its business. But this piece in the middle, yes, that's right, they're gonna explode or disintegrate, yes, and affect the damn cloud and the rain. That's what you need to know. And you need to start paying attention nowadays with the rocket launch, yes, and extreme weather, okay? That's what you need to start paying attention. Paying attention, oh, when they let these so-called rockets go and when the damn bad weather start. That's what you need to start checking. Because these people right here responsible for it. They create the damn rain clouds, the one that give you continuous rain, no doubt about it. And they trick the damn masses with every chance they get. As you can see, all these white smoke all over. You think this is just a rocket launch? Of course not. It's to manipulate the weather. That's what they do. Create their rain cloud. Look at this right here. You think this going to space, people? You better wake your ass up. No doubt about it. It's just to manipulate the weather, the whole thing. And then they come up with the SpaceX right here, just in case, because a lot of people don't believe in NASA. So yes, they create the SpaceX. The same fucking shit. 100%. It's the same thing. That's how they do it. If you don't like one, yes, you will like the other. Either way, they go get you. Look at that cloud. That's a cloud right there. This white puffy thing right here. Yes, it's heading straight to the sky. And it's gonna fall a lot of rain. You better understand what I'm saying. Look at this right here. This is how they do it. This is how they create the clouds. And also with the chemtrail in the jet. Okay? If you notice with this launch right here, it basically coming back down. You see that? Look at this right here. You see the curve that it make? Wow. That to show you the rocket is not going nowhere. It can never come out the blue sky that you look upon. It's a top, not atmosphere. Only dumb people believe that they can see an atmosphere and it's fucking blue. It's blue in the daytime and dark and gray at night. Of course it's bullshit. It's 100% garbage. It's not atmosphere you see when you look in the sky. It's a top. And this rocket right here can never go to it. 100% fact. You need to understand this rocket can't go to it. You look up, you see the blue sky. You see the clouds around it. This shit can never go to that blue dome. That's what you need to know. It's a top. Wow. You better understand, people. Wake your ass up. Rocket can never go to it. So what they're doing with these rockets, manipulate the damn weather 100%. And like I say, start noticing when they release these rockets, so-called, this space launch, take a notice what happened to the weather after that. That's what we need to start paying attention to. Because all of these shit that they're doing right here is nothing but trickery for the people. 100%. All these rocket launch, where they going? That's what you need to ask yourself, because they can't go out of space. It's fucking fake. They got no outer space. As you can see right here, this jet, this was the one that let off the so-called chemtrails, what people call it. But yes, it's to manipulate the weather, make rain clouds. And I tell you, it do change how the fucking temperature feels, okay? No doubt about it. I sit there and I watch them come to. They make a lot of clouds. The place get cold. That's how they do it right here. These are the people manipulating, playing God right here on earth. Yes, because it is a satanic run earth. They get to do whatever they want, trick the people, manipulate us, and we dumb enough to buy it. Look at this right here. Some people say, oh, it's just water vapor. Water vapor, my ass. Why the fuck would this plane make a water vapor? You're never gonna understand. And sit there and watch the damn water vapor and see what it go turn into. This blue sky gonna become white. Remember that I tell you, just watch it. All you have to do is pay attention. They can never fool me, because that's all I do. Pay attention to everything. Watch the cloud. Watch this shit that they let off, the white shit, and see what it do. It spread out and becomes clouds, and people still can't notice. You see it? Watch it. Every time you see it, just notice it stay in the sky, spread out, and all of a sudden it becomes a big line of clouds. That's how they control the weather. People need to wake up. This is not no damn water vapor. And why a regular plane don't do that? And if you notice where it's coming from, right from the damn tail, wake your ass up. Bam! That's how they do it. They never fail, tricking the dumb people. And of course they go by it. You know, there you go. take a look at these clouds right here, all created by the damn chemtrails, the shit that they spray in the sky. There you go. Man create all of these fucking clouds right here. You see how it look? Yes, all NASA to manipulate God weather. There you go. You see these clouds right here? Yes, this is how they do it. This one right here is a cloud that they give you for the hurricane. And I'm going to break it down and show you. They give you this cloud. Remember, the hurricane is not supposed to be a cloud. Yes, but I told you what they use to make the weather already. Show you what they use. Okay? Now, there you go. Bam! What you see they show you right here with the hole in it is just clouds. Okay? They're the one who make the hurricane. That's what you need to know. This right here that they show you is not real, okay? They're showing you that this is from space. They take a photo from space of the damn storm and they show you a cloud right there with a hole in it for the one-eye symbol. Yes, they show you this because they want to tell you they create all this hurricane with fucking clouds. You understand? Imagine this hurricane this big on this earth. If it move, it cover half the ball. Wow. Of course, it's dumb shit. There you go right there. They show you clouds and call it the hurricane, the cloud with the holes in it. Why you think that? There you go. The satellite so-called pick up this right here, which is a damn joke, a mockery of smart people. Right here, take a look. You see it? It's fakery. It's 100% fake. And like I say, it's the cloud that they tell you is the hurricane. So now you wake up. Yes, they form the clouds. And yes, it's more severe when they do it, okay? More rain, winds and everything in it. They did it 100%. And a lot of people laugh when I said the man create the hurricane. They never get it. There go your NASA with your 60 right there, all fucking coded. And like I said, there you go. It's a farmer cloud. Right here they show you and call it the hurricane. Cloud with a hole in it for the one eye. Bam! Of course they can't fool eye. Take a look at it. You see it? Wow. Now you get it. They create this cloud right here, call it a storm, because yes, they're the one who will be a storm. Now look at this right here. This is what the mass is buying from them right here. The dumb people buy this ball earth right there, a fucking marble. They tell you to live on, and later on it flood. Oh, the fuck you flood a ball? You never get it, mag. I'm still on.